You'll have her if I bring her.
That will I, were I of all kingdoms king.
You say you'll marry me if I be willing.
That I will, should I die the hour after.
But if you do refuse me, you'll give yourself to this most faithful shepherd.
So is the bargain.
You say you'll have Phoebe if she will.
Though to have her and death were both one thing.
I promise to make these matters all even. Keep you your word, O Duke, to give your daughter, you yours, Orlando, to receive his daughter. Keep your word, Phoebe, that you'll marry me, or else refusing me to wed this shepherd. Keep your word, Sylvius, that you'll marry her if she refuse me. And from hence I go to make these matters all even.
I do remember in this shepherd boy some lively touches of my daughter's favor.
My lord, when I first saw her, methought he was a brother to your daughter. But, my good lord, the boy is forest-born and hath been tutored in the rudiments of many desperate studies by his uncle, who he reports to be a great magician obscured in the circles of the forest.
There is sure another flood towards, and these couples are come to the ark. Here comes a pair of beasts, and in all other tongues are called fools.
Salutations and greeting to you all.
Welcome him, my lord. This is the motley gentleman which I have so oft met in the forest. He hath been a courtier, he swears.
Oh, if any man doubt that, let him put me to my purgation. I have trod a measure, I have flattered a lady, I have been politic with my friend, smooth with mine enemy, I have undone 3 tailors, I have had 4 quarrels, and locked 2 a full one.
How was he chained up?
Oh, faith, we met and found the quarrel was upon the 7th cause.
Oh, upon the 7th cause. Like you this, my lord.
Oh, I like him very well.
God deal to you, sir, I desire you of the like. I press in here, sir, amongst the rest of the country copulatives, to swear, and to forswear, according as marriage binds and blood breaks, a poor virgin, sir, an if I would think, sir, but mine own. For humour of mine to have that no man else will.
Oh, by my faith, he is very swift and sententious.
But for the 7th cause, how upon the 7th cause?
Well, upon a lie, 7 times removed. Ah! Bear yourself more seeming, Audrey. Yeah. And thus, sir, I did dislike the cut of a certain courtier's beard. If I sent him word I thought it was not well cut, he would send me word he was of the mind it was. This is called the retort courteous. If again I sent him word it was not well cut, he would send me word he cut it to please himself. This is called the quip modest. If again it was not well cut, he disabled my judgment. This is called the reply churlish. If again it was not well cut, he would say I spake not true. This is called the reproof valiant. If again it was not well cut, he would say I lie. This is called the counter-check quarrelsome. And so the law circumstantial, and so the law direct.
How if his beard was not well cut off?
Oh, no, I durst go no further than the law circumstantial, nor durst he not give me the lie direct, so we measured swords and parted.
Can you nominate in order the degrees of the lie? In order.
You know what, as we quarrel in print, by the book, I will name you the degrees. The first, the retort courteous. The second, the quip modest. The third, the reply churlish. The fourth, the reproof valiant. The fifth, the counter-check quarrelsome. The sixth, the lie with circumstance. And the seventh, the law direct. All these you may avoid, but the lie direct. And you may avoid that too, with an if. Oh, you see, I knew when 7 justices could not take up a quarrel, but when the parties were met themselves, one of them thought but of an if. Well, if you said so, then I said so. So they shook hands and swore brothers. Your if is your only peacemaker. Much virtue in it.
Is not this good, my lord? He's as good at anything, and yet a fool.
Yeah, he uses his folly as a stalking horse, and under the presentation of that, he shoots his wit.
Good Duke, receive thy daughter. Hymen from heaven brought her, yea, and brought her hither, that thou mightst join her hand with his, whose heart within his bosom is. Oh, wedding is great Juno's crown, all blessed from the Lord, and that his yourself, for I am yours.
If there be truth in sight, you are my daughter.
If there be truth in sight, you are my Rosamond.
If sight and shape be true, why then, my love, adieu.
I'll have no father if you be not he. I'll have no husband if you be not he. Nor ne'er wed woman if you be not she.
Oh, my dear niece, most welcome you are. Welcome, daughter even, in no less degree.
I will not eat my word. Thou art mine. My faith to thy fancy, to thee doth to mine.
Let me have audience for a word or two. I am the second son of old Sir Roland that bring this sight into this fair assembly. Duke Frederick, hearing how that every day a man of great worth resorted to this forest, addressed a mighty power, which were on foot in his own conduct, purposely to take his brother here and put him to the sword. And to the skirts of this wild wood he came were meeting with an old religious man, after some question with him, was converted, both from his enterprise and from the world. His crown bequeathed to his banished brother, and all the land restored to them again, which were with him exiled. This to be true, I do engage my life!
Welcome, young man. Thou offerest most fairly to thy brother's wedding. To one his lands returned, and to the other a land itself at large, a potent dukedom. But first, let us do those ends that here were well begun and well begot. And every one of this happy number that have endured true days and nights with us shall share in the good of our returning fortune, each according to the measure of their state. Meanwhile, forget this newfound dignity and fall into our rustic revelry! Play music, and you brides and bridegrooms all! With the measures heaped in joy, to the measures fall!
Sir! I heard you rightly, the Duke hath thrown himself into a religious life and thrown into neglect the pompous court.
He had.
To him will I. Out of these convertites there is much matter to be seen and heard. You, to your former honor I bequeath your patience and your virtue well deserved. You, to a true love that your true faith doth merit. You, to your land and love and great allies. You, to a long and well deserved bed. And you to wrangling, for thy loving voyage is but 2 months' victuals. So to your pleasures, I am for other than for dancing measures.
Stay, Jaques.
Stay.
To see no pastime I, what you would have I'll stay to know at your abandoned cave.
Proceed, proceed. We shall begin these rites, as we do trust they will end in true delights.
Wait. Sorry.
It is not the fashion for the lady to see the epilogue. But it is no more unhandsome for the man to see the prologue. If it be true that good wine needs no bush, then 'tis true that a good play needs no epilogue. Yet, to good wine they do use good bushes, and good plays prove the better with the help of good epilogues. What a case am I in then? That am neither a good epilogue nor cannot insinuate with you on the behalf of a good play. I'm not furnished like a beggar, therefore to beg will not become me. My way is to conjure you. And I'll start with the women. I charge you, O women, for the love you bear to men, to like as much of this play as may please you. And I charge you, O men, for the love you bear to women, as I perceive by your simpering none of you hates them. That
between you and the women the play may please. If I were a woman, I would kiss as many of you as had beards that pleased me, complexions that liked me, or breaths that I defied not. And I trust that as many of you as have good beards, or good faces, or sweet breaths, will, when I make curtsy, bid me farewell.